Speed Up PrestaShop 1.6. Today we are going to discuss some key points about how to improve the performance of PrestaShop 1.6. These options will help you to make your PrestaShop installation load and perform faster. We will describe the performance and options available within the newly redesigned PrestaShop 1.6 interface. The first option is Smarty configuration. Smarty is the PHP template engine used by PrestaShop. You should need to make sure that this configuration is correct. From the performance page, find the Smarty section. It is the topmost section. Under the template cache setting, ensure the option labeled Recompile templates if the files have been updated is selected. Next, ensure the cache toggle is set to yes. Optional features. This section presents some optional features that may be disabled to increase performance. Once you arrive on the performance page, locate the optional features section. If you have no products with combinations, set the combinations toggle to no. Next is the feature setting. This toggle allows you to enable or disable product features. It is enabled by default. Last in this section is the customer group setting. Disabling this will turn off the ability to create customer groups. All customers will then be individual and not subject to group pricing, etc. CCC, combine, compress and cache. One way to make things load faster is to make it smaller. Each term in CCC describes the process of optimizing a file or files to reduce load times. Using CCC allows you to improve the performance of your PrestaShop installation without touching any code. The CCC section can be found under the Advanced Parameters menu and by clicking on Performance. Here are each of the options that you can select. Smart Cache for CSS. CSS is used to provide formatting for a website. PrestaShop's Smart Cache for CSS feature combines all of the CSS files into a single file in order to reduce the requests to the server each time the website is visited. Smart Cache for JavaScript. Caching the JavaScript provides quicker loading functions require JavaScript to run. Similar to the Smart CSS caching, JavaScript files are combined into a single in order to provide optimization. Minify HTML. Minifying HTML involves removing unneeded code in the HTML so that it loads faster. Unneeded code can be comments, white space, unneeded characters, etc. The minifying process simply makes the code more compact and quicker to load. Compress inline JavaScript in HTML. This process is similar to minifying HTML, but in this case, it is associated with the JavaScript that is being used in HTML. Like the other options, this helps for files to be loaded quicker. Apache optimization adds to code that helps to improve caching on an Apache web server. Media servers, use only with CCC. Media servers allow you to offload static content off to another server, generally called CDN. Content Delivery Network. PrestaShop requires that you use this option with the CCC options mentioned before. There is also a note stating you must enter another domain or subdomain in order to use cookie-less static content. This is in order to preserve security of the website. Ciphering. Ciphering references the encryption algorithm used for generating the cookies. Performance-wise, if you are on a web server that has mgrip enabled, then you should use Rindale with mgrip-lib. It is faster than the custom Blowfish class used by PrestaShop. To change the algorithm, click on the radio button, then click on Save in the bottom right-hand corner. Caching. There are different types of caching that can be activated to help with PrestaShop's performance. You can also use this section in order to enable or disable caching. Note that each of the caching options require that the server extension be enabled in order to use it. The file system cache uses the hard drive and is generally the least efficient. Images. A good portion of your e-commerce site will be images. Images are managed in several ways within PrestaShop. In Preferences, under Images, you can set the size for the images that will be used for the products. The next section down lets you set the quality of the image, which will also affect the load time of the images. The higher the quality, the larger the file. Bigger files equals more time to load the file. Adding modules. You can boost up your store speed by adding different modules available in market. Like, I found FME modules plugin the best. Because FMM's module supports PrestaShop 1.5 and PrestaShop 1.6. Thank you so much for your time.